Welcome to another vlog here on Voluptuous KC TV. Hey y'all, welcome back to my vlog. So today we're going to be talking about the journey that I took all the way up until my date of surgery, researching and finding out about Pompeii in Tijuana, Mexico. So I'm going to start by just letting you know where I went. You guys, I went to Pompeii Surgical in Tijuana, Mexico. They have 3 board certified surgeons who are the bomb, okay? I haven't had one issue yet. I was checked on from the moment I signed up all the way up until the other day when they called me to tell me I could start Puree. So I love it, period. So that's covered. I went to Tijuana, Mexico, and I had the surgery done. You better go and save your coins. So, yeah, I found out about Pompeii from a YouTuber named Chic and Savvy Belle. I was just like you all who are probably looking for information about different weight loss techniques or surgeries, and I ran across her. At this point, I had been on many diets. I had done many things. I had wasted a lot of money on things that I did not stick with. I'm not going to say it didn't work. I didn't stick with it. And she showed her journey from the beginning until now. She's still showing her journey. So I did some research about the company myself. I went on their website and I looked them up. I read about everything. I Googled them to see if I saw any negative reviews. And of course, you're going to see some negative things from other people. And you know, you just can't make everybody happy. But ultimately, I saw nothing but positive things from or about Pompeii. So I talked to some of my friends. I talked to my mom. I was like, y'all, I'm going to Mexico. I'm going to have surgery. And like I said, this was like a year prior to March when I decided that I really was going to do it. And my friends was like, girl, you crazy. Ain't nobody going down there. You not going down there. Then my mom, Trina, if you can't have it here in the United States, you just don't need to have it. So that was her thing about it. Pull away from the table. Just stop eating. I mean, I've heard that all of my life. If it was just that easy, I would have been stopped eating a long time ago. But I love food. So, they gave me a date for November, but did I go? That's why y'all getting this video now. So, in March was my mom's birthday, and I had gained some weight from a previous health experience that I had before. And they put me on like 2 different types of medication. And yeah, your girl blew up like a fish. So I was unhappy with the way I was looking. I didn't want to take pictures. Yeah, I love taking pictures, like pose for the camera, girl, what's up? But can y'all take this picture of me? Do I look good? How my glasses look? You know, that's me. I didn't want to do that. I could care less about a picture at that point. So I took my mom out for her birthday, and I had on an outfit from not Forever 21, but from Fashion Nova. And I hated the way the outfit looked on me. It was a complete mess. And the outfit was cute, but I didn't like my body in the outfit. And when we got back home that night, I just decided, I said, I gotta have this surgery. Like, I got to. So I filled out the necessary paperwork, and that was it. Like, I had already done my research. I had been a part of the support group on Facebook. I saw the results. Like, the longer I sat in the group, the more I saw people like me who were asking questions ultimately go have the surgery and then start having results. Like, I had seen people who come from me to now losing weight. So I was like, I gotta jump on the train. So that next morning, I told my mom before I left Columbus, I was like, Mom, I said, you know, you may not want me to do it. I said, but I got to make this choice for myself. I said, I'm going to go to Mexico and I'm going to have this surgery. I said, I don't know when. I said, but I want you to go with me. And she was like, Trina, I don't know. I said, Mom, I said, I just asked you to support me in this decision. I said, you know, you might not agree with it. I said, but I really need your support. And, you know, it took a while to get her on the bandwagon, but she finally, you know, came aboard. So, I told you how I found about Pompeii. How long did I do the research? Over a year. Do your research. You don't have to go to Pompeii, but do your research on the company that you want to. Even if it's here in the United States, do your research on that doctor as well. Because one thing that I do know is complications arise with surgeries here in the United States or out the country. That's just going to happen. Sometimes it can be prevented and sometimes it cannot. But I just know that my health insurance did not cover it, and your girl ain't have $25,000 to come out of pocket for a procedure. I just knew I needed to lose weight and I needed to do it quick. I have high blood pressure. It runs in my family. I have family members who are diabetics. So I don't want to be a part of that. I want to be able to stop it the best way possible. I've been on high blood pressure medicine for a while. I don't care how small the dosage is. I've been on it for like 4 years. And hopefully in the next few weeks or months, I'll be coming up off of it. So what was the process? The process was really simple. You go online, you fill out the form, they ask you about your medical history. They ask you about your weight, and they just ask you just simple health questions in the beginning. And you fill the form out, you let them know, they'll call you. Y'all, I guarantee you, I think I said I filled the form out on Sunday. They called me Monday as soon as they got to work. So, you know, they have their time difference is 3 hours from Georgia. So they called me as soon as they got to work, and I was very pleased with that. And they told me a date. They told me I could pick out my room at that point in time, everything. And at that time, they told me what I was approved for. So I was approved for vertical sleeve gastrectomy. I did not try to apply for gastric bypass. I had not done any research on it. I saw people talking about it. I have someone in my family who's had gastric bypass, but I had read up on the vertical sleeve. I saw that it was, you know, a pretty simple procedure. Everything is dangerous when you get put under anesthesia, but it was a pretty simple procedure. So I went with that, and that's what I was approved for. They then send you a form for financing. If you have the money, and it's $4,800 total, and that's just for the surgery. It's $4,800, and they might add on certain things like an EKG or whatever, but $4,800 for the surgery, blood work, your stay in the hospital, and your one-night stay in a hotel. They send you a form for financing. So I did fill out the form for financing. I was approved for in-house financing. So everybody's percentage is different. You know, they're going off that credit. So that was a good thing. After that, they call and they check on you several times. But of course, this was like March when it happened. So they call sometimes just to see if you were still in it. They let you know that you have to have your flight booked 30 days before the surgery, and that will be like basically your deposit saying you're coming. If you're driving, they ask that you pay a $500 deposit down since you're driving. But who driving from Atlanta to Tijuana? Not me. So yeah, I did that, and that was it. If I keep looking down, it's because I'm looking at the notes. I don't want to forget anything. I want to make sure I tell you everything that I need to tell you. So that was the process. For that, my primary care physician, I did tell her. Sometimes I've heard that people have a hard time getting their primary care physicians to approve them for going to have surgery out the country or with another doctor that they were not approved to go see. But my primary care, she really wasn't tripping at all. I emailed her. I told her, she said she wanted to see me. At this point in time, coronavirus was going on, and it's still going on, but it was just really beginning. And so she met me via televisit, and she was like, well, she was happy I was making a choice because, y'all, I have been on Adipex, I have been on Contrave, I have been on Qsimia, I have taken Saxenda, y'all, you name it, I done tried it. And I told her I was just tired and I had gained a lot of weight, and she said she understood and she just wanted to get some labs prior to me leaving so she'll know what's going on. And we did just that. She took the labs. Everything was fine, but my A1C, it was a 6.1. But she said she wasn't really worried about it simply because I was getting ready to go and have the procedure done. So that was the process. Now, here in the United States, they ask that you see a psychiatrist and a counselor to make sure that your mental capacity is good. They don't require that. However, my primary care suggested that I still do it. Only thing I did not do was see a nutritionist. Because I'm going to be honest with you, y'all, I know how to eat. I just choose not to eat that. Well, I chose then not to eat correctly. So I did see the therapist, and that really helped me. She helped me talk through some things. Like, I never had a problem growing up. But I do believe it's some things that just anybody, you know, we just throw things to the back of our mind and we just move on. But during this time, since I've been home, I have had time to think about certain situations, and it just sits there and it's like you really need to deal with it. So my counselor, she did help me with that. She told me just to live in the moment, take it one day at a time, and just make sure I'm okay, because as you lose weight, other things start to shed. And it's just not about weight loss. It's an entire journey, a whole life-changing journey. We talked about the financing. Who was my surgeon? I had Dr. Q. He's a little short guy. He's funny. He's straightforward. But when he says stuff, it's just like it sounds funny, but he means what he says. So I met him when I went down to prepare for surgery. He came out, he drew a diagram, he told me exactly what he was doing, he told me how he was going to do it, he told me how long it was going to take, and he told me what was going to happen afterwards. Straightforward. They gave me some medicine to calm me down, went back there, went to sleep, that was it. Can't tell you nothing else. So the surgeons, they do come back around, they do check on you, they do call and make sure you're okay. And that's what I do like, because you have to think about it, y'all. These people do like between 7 and 10 surgeries a day. I know for the month of June, they were booked, because now remember, in April or May, they stopped doing surgery. So all of those people who had to get rescheduled, they all piled in June, which was fine. But they all piled up in June. So they were booked. They was booked and busy and paid. So how am I doing now? I'm doing good. I'm talking to y'all. I can tell in certain things that I put on. I can tell in like my face. I can tell, and I can just tell my knees don't hurt. My back doesn't hurt. I sleep through the night. Like I just feel a whole lot better, and I wouldn't change this journey for anything in the world. I'm very happy with how I spent my money, because it is money well spent. And if anybody asks me would I do it, I would do it again and again and again. If anybody asks me what was my only regret, waiting this long. I wish I had done it a long time before. I wish I had done it in November when I was approved the first time. But everything happens for a reason. I feel like this was the best time for me to do it. We're out of school. And I just have time to heal and get myself together before the school year starts, because y'all, we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what's getting ready to happen with this coronavirus and how school is going to affect us. However, I am doing it at a time where I feel like I can just get myself together and find out about my new stomach and just lose weight and look good and feel good. So only if we can go outside, I would be even more happy. However, it's coming. And when it's coming, Trina gonna touch down to cause you know what. However, this video has been long enough. If you all have any more questions, please do not hesitate to message me, comment, like, and subscribe. I will see y'all next time.